Could you imagine going to a fucking concert and then asking for a refund halfway through?
That's amazing.
It actually makes me it gives me a fucking hard on when the transitions are on point.
Like, really though, like
Actually-
you go to watch fucking, in Nedley's case, Papa Roach or something dumb like that.
That's such a joke.
I have seen Papa Roach live twice.
Great about that.
I was thinking about he was gonna go watch the Rammstein or something.
I can totally picture that.
I've
Just
seen them
Nedley going
twice,
to a
too.
freaking Papa
Fucking
Roach concert.
simmer down.
Incidentally, both times I went and seen Papa Roach was at a fucking
In Germany?
yes, but it was at a festival and it was at a festival and I would crowd surf. That was beer time, so I go and crowd surf my way out to go get brews.
Because that's not like fucking Oktoberfest.
October, baby.
But no, like,
You gotta
really,
roll that.
like,
You gotta roll that R too.
so like Nedley, your shit. I mean, I cannot wait to hear about your concert in Germany.
Which
That's the
one?
best
There's been a
concert you've
million
ever
of
been
them.
I don't know the one that the best one you've ever been to.
No, was it here? I don't know.
Oh,
But yes,
there's three mentions of death. We're out. We gotta go.
we gotta get. So yeah, I mean, this week I wanted to really bring up. I mean, concerts aren't really a thing right now, as we're all getting, inoculated with our government microchips. Soon we'll be able to go back out again.
Allegedly. Hey, YouTube, once again. We're joking. We don't need the CDC guidelines thing at the bottom of our video.
I mean, Braun and I have already gotten the chips, so it's fine.
Oh, dude.
Already gotten the chip.
Dude, it was a big, long green chip that was inserted into my rectum, covered in sandpaper. And then all of a sudden I got sent to Afghanistan. It fucking sucked.
Weird how that worked out. But yeah, I wanted to really go down and talk about, the best concerts that we've ever been to. Yes, mine were in Germany. I'll just throw that one out there right now.
Shocking.
But like in the German, God, this sounds fuck. Can somebody else go first?
Let's hear it, mein Führer.
Du hast.
Sprechen Sie Dick.
Well, okay, so the first one, okay, one was in Germany, the other one was not. Fuck off. So
Oh, that's right. It was in Italy.
no, I did go see Rage Against the Machine in Italy.
Oh my god.
It's almost like I listen.
It's
Weird.
Actually, Rage Against the Machine is dope though.
Rage Against the Machine, that was a really good show too, honestly. But that was. I wish that they would go and go back on tour again, but I know sadly that'll probably never be the case. But anyway, two instantly come to mind. Number one was when I went to go see Slipknot when they were doing the All Hope Is Gone tour, and the amount of fucking explosions that were occurring at that show, and it was all indoors, which was even cooler, was fucking baffling. I'm amazed at that place didn't burn down to the goddamn ground. The whole stadium was just filled with just black smoke while it was so fucking good. But
That sounds super healthy.
it was definitely no. I also hooked up with a chick after that show. But regardless,
Nice.
Nice.
but
So what was
regardless,
his name?
Dita,
Was it Hans?
it's Hans.
Oh yeah.
And the other one that always comes to mind, and this is the band that nobody's ever really heard of, but it's the Flaming Lips, right?
That
Good,
sounds like an
familiar,
STD.
good, super like
That's what he got after that date
Kind
with
of.
Hans.
That's what happened after the date with Hans. Shoulder coming in.
God, Shoner. Fuck. Fuck.
I went on this date with Hans. I ended up with a classic case of the Flaming Lip.
I hate my topics.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Okay, so you were sitting there catching the Flaming Lip. In Germany with Hans. Okay.
Fuck
Next,
off.
he's gonna say he went and seen the Butthole Surfers.
Is that a band?
Yeah.
I'm slightly intrigued.
Yes, the Butthole Surfers are a band.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
You would know about that. You would know a lot about
real shitty.
No, they're not bad. It's everybody's different taste. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Fuck you guys. I'm going home.
Okay, all right. Hey, let me recap. Let me recap for you. Let me recap. You're in Germany.
Yes.
You're with Hans.
Yes.
Flaming lips.
Flaming lips.
It burns when you pee.
Yes.
And now you don't know if you're gonna be a dad.
Yes, Brun, you go.
Yeah. Oh, my turn. My turn. Okay, so no shit. There I was with Hans.
Yeah.
He was Nedley finished up.
Hans
Run a train on that shit.
around, dude.
Hans
The
wanted
Hans
to hang
train
out with me.
goes.
No, my best concert, bro.
Rio,
fuck. So there's two that come to mind. That come to mind. One was ASAP Rocky. I went to ASAP Rocky up in Portland with one of my buddies, and was allegedly rolling on Molly and having a great fucking time down on the floor level. Allegedly. The second one, which I think this one's cooler in its own kind of way. I as you guys know, I was stationed in Hawaii, right?
Mm-hmm.
I really adopted Hawaiian life.
Mhm.
Like I really did. Music, culture. I even learned to understand Pidgin. I can't speak Pidgin. You speak it to me. I know what the fuck you're saying though. It kind of like Nedley with Germany. Yeah, like the bird. It's called Pidgin. It's all
it's like
it's
kind of like
it's like
Latin.
a dialect.
It's almost
Okay,
like Latin
okay.
almost. I feel.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, it's like it's like a shortened form of English essentially,
Yeah.
like a shortened.
Think of like Morse code but English.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, so I learned all this shit and I really adopted the music, and one of the bands that really started popping up over there was, and I'm sure you guys know them now, is the Dirty Heads. I don't know if you guys know who that is. It's kind of like Sublime, very fucking Southern California Islander type shit, right? Well, anyways, long story short, they were doing a concert there in Hawaii on Oahu, and me and a couple of my buddies had bought tickets.
Mm-hmm.
So the concert was that day. We went to North Shore and we were going surfing. And as we're out at Haleiwa Beach, there's like this big brick thing. And we look up and there's like a shit ton of people kind of gathering around this like brick fucking stage looking thing. We're like, what the fuck? So we paddled in and the Dirty Heads are up there in their van, just chilling, playing some impromptu concert on fucking Haleiwa Shore.
Oh, that's
That's
cool
sick.
as fuck.
Yeah, that's
It was
sick.
sick as fuck. And dude, everybody's around smoking weed. And I was really pissed because I was active duty, so I couldn't.
Mhm.
But like, bro, that was probably the coolest one. Like the best vibes right there. Just fucking paddling in from surfing in fucking Hawaii, and boom, there's the Dirty Heads.
Yeah,
playing on
that
a
would be
goddamn
cool
thing in
shit.
North Shore. Holy shit! Like one of the best fucking memories I've ever had.
That's
That was
fucking
tight.
dope as shit, actually. Do you
Yeah,
think
that
venue
sounds sick.
matters?
No,
No.
no.
Not. It depends on who's performing, but like,
Yeah, it's the vibes. The vibes
but
matter
like,
more.
like for example, like there's all these venues out here in the Bay Area where like there's a place called Yoshi's where bands are notoriously known to do like a secret show. Like Weezer's played there, secret show.
I would love to see Weezer.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Oh,
of
I've seen them
cool
twice.
bands.
In Germany,
So-
shut
No.
up.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so
Here.
the venue does matter, but the venue doesn't matter as
It was
much.
in Canada.
I think the venue matters less than clout.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think the secret shows, because they because the music scene is so fucking diluted.
Mhm.
I think the secret kind of like low key shows probably hit harder,
I agree.
because like for me, I sit there right to this day. I'm 30 years old. This shit happened 8 years ago.
Yep.
I still to this day listen to fucking Stand Tall by the Dirty Heads and think about sitting there vibing on the
Mhm.
beach
Yeah.
in North Shore with like
Nice.
fucking 50 other people.
Yep.
And it was like your own personal little fucking bubble.
Yep.
So I don't think venue matters at all. I honestly think the more ghetto the venue, the more intimate the venue, the more like.
Yep.
I think
So
all
then-
that
I guess
is-
I
Well,
guess
in
I guess
in
in a
that
way it does.
case, yeah.
I guess,
Like-
I guess in a way it does, because like we went to Garth Brooks, like my wife and I went to Garth Brooks in a fucking stadium, and it was fun.
Yeah. Oh,
But I don't
wait.
have-
When was that? 'Cause
Babe,
I-
when do we go to Garth? 2019.
Yeah, I was at that tour too. It was sidebar. I got free tickets to that one.
Sick.
That was
Nice, dude.
I don't even care about Garth, but we got up in the private box seats. This was kind of cool too, but we got in the private box seats.
That's the thing about concerts. Sometimes you're not even
booze
the
left and
performer,
right.
man,
It was
you get a
pretty cool.
You get a sick setup.
Right?
Like back in the day, I used to just go to shows all the fucking like that's where we went. We would go to the bars and then just go to like kind of like what Eddie was saying, right? How there's just those certain venues where bands will just show up and play.
Yep.
And do and like bigger ones will do secret shows there. I mean, we used to go do that kind of shit all the fucking time.
What about you though, Ed? I mean, like,
Shoner,
is there or Shoner? I mean, I would love to hear about Shoner seeing, Queen live
in the mines.
Yeah, dude. How was it seeing like the Rolling Stones back in the 60s?
What was it like? What was it like?
I was there for the recording of Hotel California. Get off it. No.
What was it like being at a Motley Crue show? Because like I'm
It would have been Iron Maiden, so get it right.
God, that's okay.
That was all right. My music growing up.
That makes sense.
I would say so. To talk about like small venues, I think one of the best places I've ever gone at small was we had this place called the Boardwalk in Sacramento. It was a bar that had a really cool stage. I seen Powerman 5000 there, Finger 11 there. I seen Helmet and a few other bands and stuff like that. The Powerman 5000 was great because it was my first rock show I took my little brother to, and he actually got in the mosh pit and got his nose broken. So it was actually just a remembrance of being in that mosh pit and getting his ass kicked.
I like how you two say nice, and I'm just sitting here like that is some real white people shit.
Oh, it totally is. I've gotten in like 3 fights in the mosh pit.
Dude, I was at 98 Rock Jamba Freakery with Korn, Disturbed, and Trust Company in Sacramento, and got knocked out. I got knocked out in the mosh pit when Freak on a Leash came on. I got in the mosh pit.
Sounded like a really good idea until the whole getting knocked out part.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, we got in the mosh pit.
How
We
did
cleared the mosh pit.
Huge though. Like, how did anyone knock you out?
When I was younger, I was a beanpole because I BMX'd everywhere, skateboarded, played a lot of football, stuff like that. So I was really skinny.
Okay.
I turned around. There's this big old like redneck fucking white dude. Like he didn't like getting bumped into, and I turned around and looked at him, just like.
I'm not like getting bumped into if you're in a fucking mosh pit.
Dude,
I don't
get
know.
that.
You'd be
Here's
surprised.
Dude, people channel their anger when they're in mosh pits. So,
Bro, I participated in a mosh pit one fucking time, and it was at the ASAP Rocky concert. And like I said, I was allegedly rolling pretty hard, and I got knocked down. And it was the most polite thing on the planet. Everybody picked me right up and was like, let's fucking go, bro. And I was like, all right.
But every once in a while, you get the guy that's just like having the bad day. And he's gonna just pummel the shit out of you, and you either take it or you give back.
So yours is probably the mosh pit, Shoner.
So I would say my best venue I've ever been to was Ozfest 98. So on Levi's stage, we were moshing to OTEP, and Slipknot actually came and jumped in the mosh pit with us, and we didn't even know it.
That's cool.
It was back before they pulled off their masks, so no one really knew what their faces looked like except for those in the end. And so we're sitting there moshing around with these guys. The song ends, everyone's cheering, clapping, all that kind of stuff. We see these 3 guys in jumpsuits walk away, and they go through the gate to go to the backstage to get ready for the main stage. Because Ozfest always has 3 stages. You have your Levi stage or your local stage for the underground music. Then you'll have like your secondary stage, and then you'll have your main stage. It's this big old fest that they have going on. And so I got to actually go up and talk to I can't remember her name anymore, but the lead singer for OTEP. That was pretty awesome. And then I actually got featured on Slipknot's website because I climbed up this pole with a big old Slipknot shirt on, fucking throwing up the rock signs, hanging out this pole.
Please
out of the
find
crowd
that
and
picture.
shit like that.
Yeah, you can find this.
Please find it.
Please find that.
I wish I could, dude, but we're talking that's 98, dude.
Yeah. Hey, so Shoner, quick question: How old were you in '98?
We won't go there.
35.
I'm 36 now.
Motherfucker was at least 72.
I can't find my dentures.
I'm just saying, bro. I was 8 years old.
I was eight.
Geriatric
Yeah.
fuck. And everyone's saying that I'm old because I fell asleep at 9 p.m. because I was high in senator socks. And you're sitting here talking about a fucking Slipknot concert in 1998. You don't give a shit about 1998? Fucking Pokemon cards. The same thing that Eddie gives a shit about now.
Oh, so the funny story about going to Ozfest was, I was in a garage band in high school. I was in like 6 of them because we kept changing members and stuff like that. It's just how high school garage bands
Kind
go.
of like this podcast is about to become.
Fuck. On that note, I'm gonna.
We had a jam session the night before, and I was at we'd all stayed at my buddy's house afterwards, and my uncle comes up. He's like, "Hey, your mom can't make it to the concert. You want to go?" Fuck yeah! I flew up out of fucking bed. I was gone. Let's go.
I don't know why,
So
but
I didn't even know I was gonna go until the morning of, dude.
I definitely just pictured Shoner with like a homie in the basement, like Wayne's World.
Oh,
Dude, okay, so
I
next
don't know
podcast,
why.
my wife has a picture of me in high school. I will pull it out for you guys,
Bro.
I'd love
Please.
to see that.
Yeah.
Eddie, I realized that we kind of skipped over you.
Yeah, let's hear
yeah.
let's hear about your K-pop shit. Let's go.
Dude, yeah, you know what? You would think,
Fucking joke.
first of all, I was supposed to go to a K-pop concert this year or last year, but COVID fucked me. Okay, I was supposed to go to a BTS concert, but anyway,
You
but the
can
best
tell he's
concert I
still
went to-
seething in anger. He's like, fucking China.
The best concert I've been to was actually back in my college days, and it was Kanye West and Jay-Z for the Watch the Throne.
Oh, I bet that was sick.
Wow, that would have been sick.
So it's pretty crazy. So it was first
Kanye's
of all, it was my
loon, but like
he wasn't a loon. He wasn't as much.
He's
of a
always
loon.
been a fucking
At
he's
that
loon.
always
time-
been a loon, but like he's
But
got
yes,
good
but yeah, he wasn't as loud before about it.
True.
Now
true,
he's
true,
like, you know, now he's really loud about his outspoken whatever ideals. But back then he was at least still producing music. He was still cool with Jay. Like everything was good. But anyway, I was in college. Me and my buddies bought tickets in May. The concert was in December.
You have to.
Like
Yeah.
4 or 5 months ahead.
for something
Um,
like that. Like
So we finally, we've been waiting, 4 months for this day. We go to SAP Center in San Jose, in California. We go to our seats, and it's the whole area is just blocked off by this black shroud, black shrouds essentially, and then they have like these large like cameras there. We're like, what the hell? These are our seats. Like, where the hell are we supposed to sit? So we talked to like one of the ushers, and he's like, what ticket? Show me your tickets. And we're like, oh, well, fuck, dude. Like, we just got these, or we got these like months ago. Like, are you gonna move us to like all the way up top where we can't see the stage, right? So anyway, he takes our tickets. He points us down to like, so SAP Center is like a hockey rink.
Mhm.
So essentially, he points us down to like where the boxes are, like the penalty boxes are. He's like, all right, you guys are gonna go down there. You guys are gonna go down there,
no
and
fucking way.
it'll be there for you. So we go down there, and we're sitting in the fucking penalty box. And the way the stage is set up, so like, let's say this is the rink, right?
Mhm.
The penalty boxes are like kind of in the middle, and this stage, the way Jay-Z and Kanye had it set up was that the stage was on this end, and then there's a middle square block that pops up from the ground.
Yeah.
It's like it pops up from like the ground and becomes like a huge like an obelisk, almost like a stage that they can stand on.
That's cool as
so-
shit.
Yeah, so like we got down there, we got our seats, and we see football players like Frank Gore, like Vernon Davis, all these Niners on the floor seats. We're sitting next to dudes that are like execs, like the Rock Nation execs, all these crazy people, and we just had such a good time. Like, but that was the best concert I've ever been to because we literally got the best seats in the house for a huge discount, whatever we bought the tickets for. So yeah, and Kanye, Jay-Z, freaking awesome, man. Watch the Throne, it was a great time. There was this girl, I remember, she knew every single Jay-Z line. And like she was like this white girl, she knew every single Jay-Z line. She was rapping along.
Why you
to
gotta bring
every-
up that she's white?
That's
Racist?
I know, dude, what
that's
the
not
fuck, dude?
surprising, dude.
Racist? Fuck, dude.
surprising to me.
Wow.
I'm with you,
racist as
Eddie.
fuck
Like,
than
it's
World of
actually kind of
Warcraft.
fucking amazing, like that kind of shit. Because I saw Jay-Z live too, and he was before Cypress Hill, but he was after Cypress Hill, but before the Prodigy. So it was like the best 3-stringer I've ever like just sat through, getting highly intoxicated.
Yeah.
And so
sure.
like as soon as Cypress Hill started going, man, that whole fucking place just started fucking just smelling of, like, it was just a waft of weed plume coming up from the air, which was amazing. Obviously, that Jay-Z was like fucking put on a surprising, like I was kind of going in like whatever, you know, because I'm not like the biggest hip hop guy in the world, but like Jay-Z put on a really fucking good show, and the Prodigy was just a rave after that.
Yeah, he's good, and then like I'm a Kanye fan. I like his music, so you know, for me it was pretty sick to hear him, like, because the way they did it was they performed each of their own songs, and then they performed like the Watch the Throne stuff, which is like their collaborate stuff. So that was definitely the best concert I've been to ever. That's
sure. That's cool shit though. It's always fucking amazing whenever you like land up somewhere cooler than you thought you were gonna be sitting at.
That was the sickest part for me, is like, dude, just being like upgrading completely from where we were, because we were like, so like I said, the stage is like here, like the stage is here. We were like all the way like up here, and then we moved down to the front. Like, it was just fantastic.
That's fucking sick. That's why I like the smaller shows, though, because you don't have to worry about that. Because like if you go to like Janice Landing or something like that out in Tampa, where it's literally just this courtyard in between a bunch of apartment buildings, and it's made to be a concert venue, and the whole perk of living there obviously is because you can have concerts going on all the time, right? Which is probably a pro and a con. Like, you have to know what you're getting into, because fuck, if you really gotta sleep the next day, like fuck, it's like to have a concert going on in your back window.
Exactly.
True.
Sometimes though the houses can make the show too. So like I went and seen 9 Inch Nails at the Warsaw or the Warfield, I guess is what it's called.
9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, he puts on a good show too.
But like I didn't even really care about the band, and then I seen them live, and like I said, I seen them at the Warfield in San Francisco, and the hall just made it that much better. Like,
yeah, the Warfield's nice. It's like a small venue for sure, but it's nice.
Have you seen a band that you didn't know about and then instantly became like huge fans afterwards of?
9 Inch Nails. I didn't care for them. I knew who they were, but I didn't really like know any of their music. And then after the concert, I'm like, that was actually pretty sick. And then I actually started listening to their music.
Not bands, comedians.
Yeah.
Because if I buy tickets to go see a band or like a show, like it's because I know that, like, I'm not wasting the money.
But what if you don't know, like,
you know what I mean?
Not know the opener, right?
Okay, but that's what I'm saying, is that 9 times out of 10, like, if I go see a band, like, I know the opener.
Oh, okay.
Right. So like I know the opener too, but like comedians, you know, I fucking love comedians. So you know, the amount of openers that I've seen that I had no idea about that are now like my favorite.
Yeah.
That's now here's a